Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy coming back at you with another Don't Starve episode. But it's not another Don't Starve episode because this is the first time that I've been playing it as a video. I have played it before and I got to day 33 on Shipwrecked. So we're going to be playing as Walani, who is the surfer girl. We're going to be playing Shipwrecked as previously stated. And I fudged up my words, but I don't care. Let's get right into it. So Don't Starve is a survival based game, and we're going to be playing some Shipwreck. So we're on an island, and we have to survive. We have to kill some spiders, prime apes. I'll explain it as we go along. But right now it's building our world. Doesn't usually take this long. I guess we're getting a good world. Beginning Wilson's beard, generating snakes, and here we go. She's gonna load up. She'll freeze for a second, and then we will be right inside of the game, and here we go. We got the parrot with a pirate hat, and we got some limpet rocks. Okay. So, I don't know where I'm gonna start. The whole premise of this game is not to starve and not to die. Mainly not to die, and you don't die. You die by starving. So you don't want to starve, so that you don't die. You also don't want to be attacked by creatures, because they can kill you. Now, we're going to go gather some supplies, and we're going to make our first tool, which is an axe. So right after we get the twig and the piece of flint, then we'll be able to craft our axe. You guys will see what that's like in 1 second. So here we go. We've got our twig. We can just pick this off the ground. Now we have to go find a piece of flint. And here we go. This is our flint. First axe. Here we go. Now, we're on day 1. So, what happens is every 20 or so days, the season changes, and we're faced with new difficulties that we have to survive. So right now we're in mild season. Everything is just right, sort of in the middle. Nothing too bad is really happening. But soon we will be in hurricane season, where every 2 or so days is a massive storm that will drain your sanity. Sanity is another mechanic in the game, and when your sanity goes too low, you start seeing monsters, you start not being able to operate at your optimal efficiency. And yeah. So these limpet rocks are basically barnacles on a rock, and we pick them and we could eat them. If we eat them without them being cooked, then we lose our sanity. But if we eat them while they're cooked, then we gain some hunger and we don't lose any sanity. And that's a snake. We lose sanity when we go by him. I'm gonna kill him. See, you can smack people with your axe, but it doesn't quite do as much damage as if you kill them with a machete. Now, Walani is a special character. She spawns with a surfboard, which we can use to put on the water and go other places, so I'll show you that in a second. And right now we're cutting down a tree. Now once you cut down one of the coconut trees or the palm trees, you get from the larger ones 2 logs and 1 to 2 coconuts. So that's pretty good. The coconuts can either be planted to make another palm tree, or they can be cooked and eaten. to restore some of your hunger, which will help you not to starve. You also get this palm leaf, but those are less useful than the other supplies. You can actually make a thatch pack with the palm leaf. You need 4 of them though, and that's going to increase our inventory space by 4 slots. Now I have made a list of things that we need to get before hurricane season, or else we will have no chance of surviving it. After hurricane season, which ends at like day 37 or 40, somewhere around there, we will be entering monsoon season. Now monsoon season is even worse than hurricane season. The whole island starts to get flooded and you need to set up sandbags to stop the flooding. After you stop the flooding, these yellow mosquitoes will form, and they'll form from these puddles that just randomly spawn on the island, and they'll actually be poisonous. So you have to find some anti-venom, or just try not to get hit by them. So right now we're just collecting supplies, trying to get ready for the night. We have a decent amount of wood, and we should be good for tonight. I'm thinking of doing these episodes 3 or 4 days. I don't know, I'll see how I feel. If I just want to keep talking, I'll just keep doing it. So hopefully you guys like my my new intro. I just made it. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so next, we don't actually need to get these bamboos because we have our surfboard. We have our surfboard. But normally you would need to get the bamboo and the vines and craft a raft. And that rhymed. I just made that up on the dime. So yeah. So normally you need to craft a raft, but with Walani you spawn with the surfboard. Which is very convenient because we don't have to craft a raft. We could just pop it down. And we could also retrieve it. And we could drop it. And there we go. That's Walani's one of her special abilities. I'll show you the other ones when we get out there. But for now, we gotta set up a camp. And we have to cook some food because our hunger is getting pretty low. It's still at a manageable amount right now, but soon it will be going down. Always gather resources. Just keep gathering them wherever you are. It's gonna get repetitive, but that's how you survive. It's one of the main ways. Now, if we can get a 3rd rock, then we can craft a hammer. We can break this debris, which we spawned by, and we can actually get a boat repair kit. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this pickaxe, chop down or mine this rock, and right now it's becoming night. You don't usually want to wait this long to make your torch, but that's what I do. So now what we're gonna do is, since we mined that rock, now we have the ability to craft a hammer. So we're gonna equip our hammer, and it's dark. We don't want to be in the dark for too long, but actually, I don't know. Can we break it in the dark? No, we can't. So we'll just have to wait till the morning. That's actually an extreme waste of sanity. But yeah, I thought we could do it. Guess we can't. We'll have to wait till the morning to break that. We're also going to break this crate, which is going to give us about 1 or 2 boards. And it could either give us like an empty bottle, cloth, rope, something good. Something good. You know what? I think I'll make short 2-day episodes. Those are really easy to edit, render. And here's our boat repair kit. Each one of these debris, like the smaller ones that we break, give us 1 log. And this crate will give us boards and dolphin-free tuna, which is actually one of the other drops that I didn't mention you can get from it. You can get a bunch of things from those crates. Let's make another axe. Let's cut down this tree. And let's grab these nuts of the cocoa. Drop this palm leaf because we don't really need it right now, and we're gonna head out. Ride the surfboard. Okay, and we found a raft right over there, but the surfboard is actually better. Now the interesting thing about Walani is that she gains sanity as she's riding waves. And in case you haven't noticed, these are waves. I think she gains, it looks like she only gains 1, but last time I checked she gained 5. They may have changed that. Now, the surfboard only has 75 durability, but it travels 1.5 times faster than the raft. And being that she doesn't have to paddle it, that means that her inventory slot is open, so she can carry a torch while she's on this thing. And you'll be able to ride in the darkness. Please tell me that there are water buffalo in this mangrove. Doesn't look like there are. Now this is a mangrove tree. And these appear in the, I don't even know what this biome is called, but it's the biome of the mangrove trees. And now this is a paradise biome, I'm pretty sure it's called. We found 2 beehives. And these are the sweet potatoes that only spawn in the paradise biome. Here's another one. And another one. So yeah, now we're just collecting some food. We don't need any flowers because our sanity is actually really good right now. Let's ride this surfboard. Let's get out of here. Actually, we might want to settle down here because there are tons of limpet rocks. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 limpet rocks. That'll be a good source of food in the future. But for now, we're just going to explore a little bit. And I realized that I completely forgot to cook some food and fill up my hunger bar. Now, we're entering the deep ocean. So, what that means is that various creatures can spawn. This is the shallow, this is the middle ocean, and this is the deep ocean. Now we're going back into the shallow. That means that there's an island close by here. Oh yeah, and if you haven't noticed already, riding the waves makes you go faster. Here's our island. Let's exit, see what we got. Doesn't look like we have any crabs. We do have some grass, which we're going to pick. And hopefully there's a little bit of a jungle in there so that we can cut down some of those trees and get ready for the night. Our inventory is already pretty much full. Doesn't look like there's going to be a jungle. But we are going to be able to travel to the next island. There is a wild boar. Now these are very interesting NPCs that I will tell you about in the next video. So thank you guys for watching this first video. We have a pretty good start. We got a lot of food. And I'll eat up right now. You really should cook these things before you eat them. But being that we have a lot of food, it shouldn't really make a difference in the long run. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, and if you like these shorter episodes of Don't Starve, then don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and show me some support. Thank you guys. See you next time. Peace.